Hello, 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 hi. Akshay has just started. Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome to the most festive time of the year. We've already celebrated Christmas and now we're gearing up for the new year. So tell me, how are you feeling? I hope all those of you, especially in the north, are wearing your sweaters because it's getting very, very cold. Good evening. How are you? Hi, Gungun. Hi, Kushal. हाय अप्सरा आयशा यस किस किस को बहुत ठंड लग रही है मुझे जल्दी से बताओ एंड टेल मी दोज ऑफ यू लिविंग इन साउथ इंडिया टेल मी हाउ द टेम्परेचर इज दोज ऑफ यू लिविंग इन मुंबई आई हर्ड इट गॉट रियली कोल्ड ओवर देयर एज वेल सो टेल मी हाउ द वेदर इज in your part of India. Yes, Marshmallows feeling very cold like me. Okay. Oh no, कश्मीर में क्या हाल है बाप रे Okay, Aisha says it's moderate, but little cold for some. Bangalore not so cold. Bangalore pretty much the same throughout the year. दिल्ली में तो मैं भी दिल्ली में हूँ बहुत ठंड है यहाँ एंड औरंगाबाद में नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर है इट्स 6 डिग्री कहाँ पे हो गया वेरी कोल्ड ओके सो बहुत लोगों के लिए न्यू ईयर इज अ वेरी कोल्ड टाइम ऑफ द ईयर फॉर लॉट ऑफ पीपल इट्स नॉट द वेरी कोल्ड टाइम ऑफ द ईयर द टेम्परेचर इज नॉर्मल तमिलनाडु इज वेरी हॉट yeah even I have to wear 4 layers of clothing I feel very very cold so I'm always well prepared I have a jacket also that I'll wear after the session when I have to go out of the studio okay right I'm so jealous of you Yashraj you're sitting in blanket मेरा तो मन ही नहीं करता blanket से बाहर आने का but no that's not the way to live you have to be motivated you have to get things done in the winter so those of you who feel very cold and don't feel like coming out of the blanket make sure you layer up wear thermals wear scarves whatever helps you get out of bed because that's very important we tend to get very lazy in the winters oh Siddharth you're from Nepal and it's not that cold there interesting okay all right so now today as you can see the session is all about how to get prepared for 2023 okay so 2022 has already gone by in a flash I didn't even realize how many of you realized the year went by really fast right and there were so many things we thought of doing on New Year 2021 and then 2022 also happened at the end of 2021 we made resolutions for 2022 up 2023 aa gaya those resolutions are still there somewhere in your notes either in your phones or in your notebooks है ना all right so what we are going to do is you and I together see I am also not perfect I also make a lot of resolutions decide to do a lot of things that I never follow through and sometimes you can't life is unexpected but a lot of things that are in your control I will tell you how you can make sure that you follow through some of your resolutions at least if not all है ना and there's a very interesting thing a lot of people their new year resolution is always to get healthier and for that they want to start doing physical activities and they want to start working out and you know that January is the year that gyms make is the month where gyms make the most money because a lot of people decide that my new year resolution is that I will start going to the gym they get a membership and then January ke first hafte ke baad everybody forgets so gyms make the most money during this year hai na interesting so now Harsimran no do you see the sweater I'm wearing that should give you a hint that I'm not in Bangalore okay so okay there I see my 9th and 10th champions as well hello okay hi Vinayak hi Harsh hi Fatima I know you heard all the conversation but I couldn't see your chat I can see it now so you do tell me how it is in your part of India and please make sure you take care a lot of people fall sick during this time take care of your health and I think we should get started so I shared a fun fact with you and now we will move on and look at 5 things to organize before this new year. So this is you prepping before the new year begins. Okay, all right. Now the first thing we're going to discuss is create a vision board. Second is declutter your room and belongings. Third is review your habits. Four is plan your 2023 routine. And then fifth is reflect on the year 2022. Alright, so let's start with the first one, a vision board. And a lot of you might have heard about this, a lot of you might be seeing this for the first time. But a vision board is a visual representation of all the things that you want to do or achieve. Okay, and this should not be a very, this can be a very long-term thing, and this can be a very right now thing. So it can have things that you would like to start doing right away, and it can have things that you would like to achieve in the long run. That's up to you. And it's often said that a lot of times when you see things that you should be doing or things that you aspire to be doing in front of you, it serves as a good reminder and it prompts you to work towards those things. Okay? It serves as a motivation to do those things. So it's a constant reminder, and it's also a way for you to figure out ways in your, like every time you wake up in the morning, you take a look at your vision board. That's the first thing that's going to enter your head as soon as you have regained your consciousness. So when you look at a vision board the first thing in the morning, then your day will already be subconsciously ready. You will be subconsciously ready to look at things in your day that will help you achieve the things that you saw on your vision board. I hope that makes sense to you. It's a little confusing, but हिंदी में भी बता देती हूँ कि जब आप पहली चीज सुबह सुबह यही देखोगे तो सबकॉन्शियसली कहीं ना कहीं आपके दिमाग में वो चलता रहेगा और दिन में वही चीजें करोगे जो आपको उस विजन बोर्ड में जो बनी हुई चीजें थी उसके टूवर्ड्स लेके जाए. ऑलराइट, सो different things. You can add your reading list. You can add your life goals. 9th and 10th ones, you know, especially 10th standard में आपको बहुत, you must be thinking about what you want to do. Stream, which stream should I pick? What should I become? What should I start studying? Okay, do I want to go into arts, commerce, science, whatever it is. So you reflect on that, and if you've realized कि मुझे, for example, I want to go to a particular college and become a lawyer, for example, then on your vision board you will put things related to law and the college that you aspire to go to, and then in the coming year you will work towards that. Similarly, 6, 7, 8, you can aspire towards things that you would like to do in the next couple of years. You don't have to think that far ahead about what you want to become or where you want to go to college. Okay? So all of us have goals. We put those goals on our vision board and looking at it, little things like spending more time with your family and friends, maybe spending more time with your grandparents. A lot of you might not be living with your grandparents. आपका मन करता होगा उनसे मिलने का, so you can put that on your vision board, right? Okay. Hey, all right. Yes. Yes, Vaishnavi. Good guess. Okay. Now, here's what you can do. You will either first decide if you want to make a vision board with your hands or you want to do it digitally, whatever you like. I personally love making it with my hands on an actual board, you know, cut out different pictures and write text with my own hand. I think arts and crafts is something I enjoy, so that's more fun for me. Some of you might enjoy doing it digitally, so you can go to websites like Canva or you can do it with the help of a PPT. PPT to sabko banana aata hoga, right? Yes, and Gungun is giving very good suggestions. You can put stickers. You can make it as beautiful as you want it to be. And whatever your goals are, if you want to do better in a particular subject, if you're very, very scared of maths and you want to get better at maths, then you will put maths related things so that your fear will also go away. You know, if you're very scared of maths, you don't want to be anywhere near that subject, then if you see it every day, slowly, slowly, your fear will also go away. Achha, it seems very hi-fi, Harsimran is saying. हाँ, इतना hi-fi बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Whatever your personal goals are, ठीक है? Hi, all those of you joining in. Harika, there's only one way, one short way is to work hard, study, give it your best shot. Okay? There's no guarantee. Guarantee life में किसी भी चीज की नहीं होती है. So what you can do, what's in your hand, is for you to work hard. Okay, Anushri, that was just an example. I'm glad you find maths interesting. A lot of people are scared of maths for some reason. ठीक है? All right. And these are the things you can put: dreams, your goals, your plans. Quotes. Quotes is a very nice thing. Quotes are very motivational. So get quotes that motivate you and put them on the vision board. Reading them every day will put them in your head subconsciously, and you will always get inspired by that quote. Okay? All right. Next thing to do, which is very important, and I know a lot of us do this on Diwali, but अगर दिवाली से लेके अब तक आपने दोबारा इतना गंद मचा लिया है, तो this is also a great time to be doing this. And what are you going to do? You're going to declutter your room and your belongings. See, we as human beings tend to accumulate a lot of things. हम कभी शॉपिंग जाते हैं, हमें लगता है कि हमें तो ये भी चाहिए, वो भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए. Okay, and a lot of times those are things that we don't need. Sometimes we never use them. I know when I was your age, I used to love collecting cute notebooks. And to this day, I have unused notebooks kept in my room. Just last year, I decided to give them all away to someone who needs them because they were just there, empty. इतना कुछ लिखने को ही नहीं था जितनी मैंने notebooks इकट्ठा कर ली थी. So we all have things, stationery. Some people really like buying. At one point, I was obsessed with sticky notes. For some reason, I kept buying sticky notes in all colors, and I never used them. And they're a waste of paper also. So I don't want to use them anymore. एक दो यूज कर लो टाइम टेबल लिखने के लिए, ऑर्गेनाइज करने के लिए, बट यू डोंट नीड सो मेनी. आदित्य इज ऑब्सेस्ड विद फुटबॉल्स. हाउ मेनी फुटबॉल्स हैव यू कलेक्टेड? हर की कर ली होगी आपने, हर लीग की, फीफा की. ओ बबीता, यू वांट, आई ऑलरेडी गिव अवे माय notebook, so unfortunately. But the next thing that, well, I've got, this is called hoarding, and a lot of people are guilty of hoarding. But you need to sit, you need to really analyze what do you need and what do you not need. Just now also, because it's so cold and you know that there are sweaters that you haven't worn in a long time, this is the best time to donate those sweaters to somebody who would be able to use them, who would need them, right? You're helping someone by giving away something that is just lying there in your room. It's taking space, it's not helping you in any way, but it can make a huge difference for somebody else. So how you're going to segregate things? You are going to first figure out what is trash. मतलब जो चल ही नहीं रहा. A lot of things are just there, they are not working. You need to throw them away. Okay? Next, things that you can recycle. Out of the things that you've decided you can throw away, you need to figure out what is recyclable, because we need to think about the environment. Right? You know why the weather is fluctuating so much, why it gets so cold, why it gets so hot. It's all because of global warming, climate change. So in our lives, we need to be mindful of our impact on the environment. And for that, you will realize whatever you can recycle, you're going to recycle those things. Okay? And then you're going to fix and mend some things. कभी कभार कपड़े फट जाते हैं. Okay, you are going to get those fixed or mended. कभी कभार हम पुराने साल की नोटबुक पढ़ी होती है, क्लास की नोटबुक होगी, we filled it halfway, half of it is still empty. Doesn't mean you'll throw it away. You will make use of those empty pages. Either you rip out those empty pages, make your own cover and bind the notebook. Then you'll have a cute little notebook that you can use for journaling. Or you can just fold the pages. You know how to fold to create a partition in your notebook, right? Fold the pages and then use the rest of the notebook. Okay? So there are many things you can do with the belongings that you already have. Some things you can put away. There are things that you require frequently. There are things that you require rarely. So those rarely wale things you put away, stash them, neatly organize them and stash them away so that they're not taking up space in your immediate surroundings. Okay? And donate, very, very important, things that you're not wearing, clothes that you've grown out of, shoes that you don't wear anymore, notebooks that you're not using, pens, pencils, erasers, all of these. There are so many underprivileged children who don't have access to these things. So please put them in a box and donate them. Okay? All right. इतने सारे questions about so many things. Anushri, I think it's a very noble profession to be teaching. It's also a lot of responsibility because a lot of people are listening to what you're saying, and you have to be a very responsible, sincere, genuine person to get into this profession. But a very good profession to get into. Yes, hi, I remember all of you. Hi, Govind. Okay, so let's get back to the topic, and this is clear how to declutter. वैसे सुनने को मिलता ही होगा, मम्मी पापा बोलते ही रहते होंगे कितना गंद मचा के रखते हो, कभी साफ भी कर लिया करो, right? Very good, Akshay. That's a great thing to do. Akshay is saying she donates. She has a donation box near her apartment, so she donates a lot of things. That's a very good habit. ठीक है? Okay. So, another very important thing is to organize. See, when you can't find something that you need, not only will you waste time looking for it everywhere, but you'll also get annoyed. That happens to me. If I can't find something I require, I get very annoyed. So I always make it a point to organize my space in such a way that I know exactly where everything is. So you stop wasting time and wasting mental energy on unnecessary things and start focusing on more important things in your life. Okay? So you organize your almari, your books, your clothes, jo bhi hai, in such a way that it's easy for you to find. And it's not in your way. Okay? Then you're going to remove things that you don't need. We've already discussed that. And you're going to sort out things, whether it's trash, whether it's recyclable, or whether you can donate it. Segregate this like that and do the needful. Okay? And make a neat study table or study space for yourself. See, studying should be something you look forward to. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि अरे यार अब पढ़ाई करनी पड़ेगी, गंद मचा हुआ है, इधर इधर मन नहीं कर रहा है बैठ के पढ़ने का, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. So make your study table a space that you love. Put your favorite things on the study table. Put a nice plant. Okay? Maybe put a nice candle. Whatever it is that you like, whatever your interests are, put that on your study table and look forward to coming there, sitting there and studying. ठीक है? Okay. Make a storage thing. Like I told you, there are things that you use very rarely. Those very rarely wali cheezein that are still important to keep. Like your old journals. You can read them later, but you don't read them every day. है ना? तो वो सारी चीज़ों को अच्छे से पैक करके you store them away somewhere so that they're not in your way and they're not getting in the way of things that you require on a daily basis. Okay? So this is just a general way of making sure that, you know, you're not wasting time on unnecessary things. If you're organized, you're not wasting time on unnecessary things, and you can give that time and focus to things that you need to be doing right now, which is studying and also pursuing your hobbies, whatever it is that you like doing. Some of us learn instruments, others like dancing, singing. Do tell me what your hobbies are in the comments. We can give all of this time to those things instead of मेरा ये कहाँ पड़ा है, मेरा वो कहाँ पड़ा है. Okay? Great. Next thing you can do is review your habits. What this means is, if you look at the past year, there are things that you would have started doing. For example, I started doing something that is a good habit, which is I started going on a walk every day. And when I look back at my year, I realized that this has really helped me, both mentally and physically. So this is something that I'm going to carry over to my next year. But there's one thing I started doing which I did not like, which is instead of eating on the dining table, I started eating in front of the TV. And I realized that this is a bad habit because, first of all, you're not interacting with your family members. Instead, you're just eating your food and watching something. What's the point in that? Instead, sitting with your family members, spending time with them while you eat, and eating properly. It's very convenient to eat on a table. So I realized that that is one habit that I will not carry over. I will have my meals without the television. Television बाद में जब chill करना होगा तब बाद में देख लो. But खाना खाते time पे I will not watch TV. So this was a bad habit that I developed in the past year that I'm letting go of. Okay? So analyze your hobbies, review them, see what you're doing. Are you getting enough sleep? Did you start waking up till a later time this past year? If yes, has that impacted your health? Of course it will. So you start sleeping at a earlier time. Okay? All of these things you review and decide which hobbies you want to carry over. Habits, sorry, not hobbies. Which habits you want to carry over to the next year and which habits you want to let go of. Okay? All right. And the way you can do is obviously making a list of this is good. Mentally भी analyze कर सकते हो, ऐसी बात नहीं है. मैंने तो बैठे बैठे सोच लिया, but writing them down also helps. By writing them down, you're also using all those notebooks that you haven't used, so that's a good thing. All right? And there might be new habits that you want to develop in the upcoming year. For me, it's waking up early, like 5 a.m. early. So I am trying to develop that habit in the next year. So I will make a list of that. I will put it on my vision board also, and I will try doing that 2023 onwards. Okay? Now, what is the next thing? Make plans for 2023. You cleaned your room, you decluttered your environment, you made your vision board, you have reviewed your habits. Now you will make your plans. Obviously, there are things you want to do, there are things that are coming up. Plan your time. How? Let's take an example. Your goal, you have decided, is to learn how to play the piano. You have put it on your vision board. And now what you're going to do is you're going to find a piano teacher. You're going to find out from that piano teacher how much time is it going to take me to learn basics. And then you will dedicate that much time. Maybe if you need 1 hour session twice a week to become basic at piano by a particular time, then you will dedicate those 2 hours in a week to learning how to play the piano. I'm not saying you need to over manage your time. That's also never good. You need to have free time also in your time. Make sure you leave some free time for yourself. Don't plan each and every hour of the day. We all need free time. It's called downtime. You need it to chill. Your brain needs it to chill. That's very important. Okay? So, but whatever you want to achieve, the goals that you really want to achieve in the next year, plan your time to make room for those goals. Okay? So that you can find out कि ये क्लास कितने बजे है, तो मुझे घर मैं स्कूल से आ जाती हूँ उसके बाद ये क्लास में जा सकती हूँ कि नहीं, है ना. 12 बजे की क्लास यू कैन नॉट ज्वाइन, यू विल हैव टू मेक श्योर कि इवनिंग की क्लास है. वीकडेज पे क्लास ज्वाइन करूँ कि वीकेंड्स पे क्लास ज्वाइन करूँ. ठीक है, मेरे बायजूस यूट्यूब के सेशन से क्लास ओवरलैप नहीं करनी चाहिए. ठीक है, ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स यू विल प्लान so that you can make time for all the things that you love doing in the next year. Okay? Khushi, that's a very interesting. Khushi says, I want to learn American speaking accent. That's a very interesting thing to want to learn. But why do you want to learn? I also want to tell you कि accent से क्या होता है, समझ में आना चाहिए. There's a British accent, there's an American accent, but those are not the only two correct accents. Indian accent is also an accent. So you should not be ashamed of the accent that you have. Indian accent is an accepted accent. Okay? So that's also a very okay way of speaking. Koi problem nahi hai. Everybody is going to listen to you. Everybody is going to respect you. Don't worry. American accent सीखने से respect नहीं आएगी. If you want to do it just because it's fun, it sounds fun to you, then by all means go ahead and do it. Okay? All right. So then plan your resources. I've already told you. For example, if you want to learn how to play the piano, you need a piano. So you need to ask your parents, can I get a piano? Or if you want, you can ask your teacher कि मेरे लिए class में piano होगा जिसमें मैं practice कर सकती हूँ. All of these things. If you want to become the class topper in 2023, then all the things that you'll need, all the textbooks that you'll need, your notebooks that you'll need, any kind of guides that you will require. ठीक है? All of this you will plan. All right. Then you will plan your routine. We've already gotten over this. How much time will you need and when weekday hai, weekend hai, kis time pe, is it clashing with something else? All of this you can plan. Oh, Kumar, you want to be a vlogger, but you find it difficult to manage editing. So yeah, if you dedicate a particular time of each day to editing, you will decide कि इस time पे मैं यही करूँगा 1 घंटे. Then it will become a habit, and once it becomes a habit, you won't find it difficult because you'll manage everything around it. And if you find that you're wasting too much time, कि दिन के 4 घंटे तो आप waste ही कर दे रहे हो टीवी देखने में या खेलने में, तो उसको थोड़ा सा कट डाउन कर दो, 3 घंटे कर लो, 2 घंटे कर लो, ठीक है? I told you it's very important to have free time, but again you have to find a balance. So very important to find that balance. Okay, and Rajeshwari, you want to learn Kathak as soon as possible? Great! Go for it, by all means. I started learning Kathak very late. I was trained in Bharatanatyam throughout my childhood, but I really wanted to learn Kathak as well. I started at the age of 20, so it's never too late, and it's a very good decision that you've taken. And Gungun enjoys learning new languages. So figure out how you're going to learn it. Are you going to use an app? Are you going to use YouTube? Okay, are you going to use, are you actually going to go to a class and learn? Is a tutor going to come home? Figure out all of these things. These are the plans that you should be making. Okay? Same thing, Shraddha, tennis कैसे सीखना है, कहाँ है, मेरे घर के पास किधर है, कोच कहाँ मिलेगा, ठीक है? कोर्ट कहाँ पे है टेनिस का? All of these things you need to plan. Great. Yashika, you wanting to become a doctor is something that you need to put on your leaderboard, because आप 2023 में तो बन नहीं जाओगे, but you can work towards it. So leaderboard बोल रही हूँ, vision board. Wow. So you need to put it on your vision board. ठीक है? Okay, great. Think all of you are already so sorted. Next, before we go to 2023, what are you going to do? You're going to reflect on the year. So, like I told you, it went by so fast for me. I don't think I've sat and analyzed also कि इस साल में हुआ क्या क्या है. Okay, so you take the time out to reflect on your happy memories. Maybe you went on a trip with your parents. Maybe something great happened at school. Maybe something really nice happened with your friends. Maybe you got a pet. Maybe you achieved something. All of these things are your happy memories that you're going to look back on. And then you're going to figure out what you're most grateful for. What happened in your life or what has been happening in your life that you're very, very grateful for. Who are the people who've always been by your side, who your true friends are, and talk to your friends and family about this as well. Ask them how their year has been. Okay? Humans love talking about their thoughts, emotions, and feelings, and it's always good to have that safe space, either with a family member or with a friend, somebody that you can discuss all of these things with. So find that person and do have these conversations. Reflect back on your year. Also, reflect back on not just the positive things, but also the mistakes you've made. Maybe you've hurt someone. Maybe you want to apologize to them. Now is the time to do that so that you can start afresh. Maybe you didn't manage your time properly. Now is the time to rectify that. You can do that because you're starting afresh. So you have a clean slate in front of you. All your past mistakes, regrets, कुछ करना था और मैं नहीं कर पाया. Don't be bogged down by your regrets, but try to see कि ठीक है next year मैं कैसे कर सकता हूँ. Okay? Think about all of these things and write a thank you and goodbye letter to 2022 for everything. So we will personify 2022. If 2022 was a person, address 2022 as a person and write a thank you and goodbye letter. In fact, you can leave a small bit of that letter in the comments. Write to 2022 or dear 2022 and just 4 or 5 lines about how you felt the year was. Was it a difficult year for you? You know, coping after COVID happened, everything getting back to normal. Was it a difficult year? Was it a nice year? You got to go back to school. Whatever it is, write your little thank you and goodbye letter to 2022 and do drop it in the comments. Okay? And happy 2023. Okay? I hope this year brings you a lot of joy, a lot of comfort, and a lot of motivation to do better. Every fresh start is a fresh opportunity. So, reflection, I would say, is the most important. We always look at the future. A lot of you are telling me that I want to become this, I want to be an IAS officer, I want to be a civil servant, I want to be a doctor. Whatever it is that you want to become, it's good to have that idea in mind, but always remember that it is your past that will tell you that life doesn't always go as planned. So reflecting on the past, there's a difference between dwelling on the past and reflecting on the past. Don't think about sad things that have happened in the past or very good things that have happened to the past and think ki wo hi meri life hai. No, but take the teachings from those experiences, put them so that you can go towards the future that you aspire to go towards. But don't forget that it is your present that you're currently living and you need to live it up. Okay? Past और future में फंसे हुए आप अपना present नहीं जी सकते. So the vision board will help you कि future में क्या करना है, कैसे करना है. Reflection, journaling, all of that will help you understand कि past में क्या हुआ था और उससे मुझे क्या सीखना है. But in सब में, don't forget to live in the present. The choices you make are going to define your future and are influenced by your past. Okay, but you're making those choices today. So it's good to have all of these goals. It's good to know what you want and what you don't want. But it's always best to accept that I will try my best, I will try my hardest. But अगर कुछ इधर उधर होता है, things don't happen as planned, some uncertain event happens, then I have the courage to deal with it. Okay? So always remember that and take very, very good care of yourselves. There are illnesses going around. Make sure you keep safe. Hygiene practices follow करो जैसे पहले करते आ रहे थे. It's very, very cold for some of you, so make sure you are layering up, wearing your jackets, and mostly बस अपनी मम्मी पापा की बात मानो तो ठीक रहोगे. ज़्यादा naughty मत होना. And I will see you this year also. Don't worry, I won't see you next year. So I'll see you tomorrow and I'll see you day after tomorrow. No, Thursday and Friday, sorry. Okay? So till then, I would love to read the letters that you're writing to 2022. Do leave them in the comments and maybe we can talk about them in the next session. Okay? Jayashri, you can make it on a piece of cardboard, chart paper. You can make it on a website called Canva. You can print it. You can make it on a PPT. You can print it. However, whatever you want to do. Jaise bhi comfortable ho. Okay? And lots of queries coming in. So I've missed out on your question in the live chat. Don't worry, you can leave it in the comment and I will address your question. ठीक है? Before I say goodbye, 1,00,000 एक साथ. So 6 to 8 champions, we achieved our family of 50K. Now we're going to become a family of 1,00,000. So do subscribe with that subscribe button. And all of you do like, subscribe and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the updates. And if you want to enter India's biggest quiz competition on YouTube, now is your chance. This is a goal that a lot of you can have for the next year. The next quiz date is 22nd January 2023. So if this is something that you're interested in, registrations are open. Take that step towards this. If you want to speak English like a pro, which is also a goal that a lot of you might have for the next year, then while you're planning, do keep in mind that the BYJU'S spoken English classes can really help you accomplish that goal. It's available for grades 4 to 9. I've told you about this many times. You see everything that's there on the screen. You have a discount going on. Make use of this opportunity and enroll right away. Okay? Check out all the important playlists for you, both 6 to 8 and 9th and 10th. Okay? And take good care of yourselves. All right. Bye-bye.